Hi boys and girls, today you're going to be adding coins for your math lesson. Before we start, I think the most important part is knowing that a quarter is worth 25 because we've been practicing adding tens, adding fives, counting by ones. We've been doing that, but we've never really practiced counting by 25s before, and that will come in super handy for your math lessons coming up with the coins. So 1 quarter is worth 25 cents. So when you count by 25, it goes like this. We have 25, 2 of them together would be 50, 3 of them together would be 75, and if you have 4 quarters, that equals $1, 100. So remembering that quarters equal 25 will be very helpful for you. Like I said, because the dimes and nickels are just like counting tens and fives, and the pennies are just like counting on by ones. So that part we might have an easier time with. Now the other coin that I don't happen to have in this play money is the $50, which looks like this. It's worth 2 quarters together, which is 50 cents. It's half of a dollar, so half of 100 is 50. So half of a dollar is this $50, 50 cents. So I don't have that one, but you will see it on some of your math lessons with the work that you choose to do. So let's practice adding some of these coins up, and I'll show you some helpful things that I like to do so that I don't get confused. So let's see. I'll add up these 2 and maybe a nickel and maybe 2 pennies. All right, so I like to do a few different things because I might get confused trying to add money for the first time. You will see on your math the coins and some spaces underneath, but there's no little plus signs to help you out really. They just want you to put the total underneath each one, which can get a little confusing. So if it confuses you, you can follow what I do if you would like. I like to remind myself about what each coin is worth. So up on the top, before I even try to answer how much it is to add them together, I like to remind myself that here's a quarter, and I know that a quarter is worth 25, and I have 2 of them. So here's another 25 cents. Then I see a nickel, and I know that a nickel's worth 5. And then I see 2 pennies, and each of them are worth 1 cent. So this way, I see the amount that's associated with that coin. I know that this quarter is worth 25. This quarter is worth 25. We have a nickel for 5 cents and our 2 pennies, which are worth 1 cent. So that way I don't have to try to remember just by looking at the coin. So now, if you just have 25 cents, you only have a total of 25 cents, and we can put our cent sign, which is like a C with a line through it. Now, if I have to add another coin to it, I'm going to put the total here. So really, we're adding 25 plus 25, but they didn't put the little plus sign. So I might want to remind myself, this is going to be really adding, there we go, adding 25 cents. So I have 25 plus 25, here it is again, equals 50 cents. So all together, we have 50 cents. And then I see 50 cents plus 5. So if you want, you can just look up here. If you want to remind yourself this way, we're really adding 5 to that. So 50 plus 5 is 55. So now we have 25 cents, 50 cents, 55, and adding ones we've gotten really good at. So I don't even think I have to put anything down here because I can just look and count on. So 55 plus 1 is 56 cents and 57 cents. Something that you can also do, if it's hard for you to just know what the answer is, you can always show your work on the side or anywhere you have room. Scrap paper is a great idea too. So if I needed to add 25 plus 25 and I don't know that in my head, or I just want to check, I can always do that on the side. 25 plus 25 equals and I can add it up the way that we've been practicing. So 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry my 1. 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5. So I get my 50 that way. So I would know what to put in there. If you needed to add the 5 cents, you can always do 50 plus 5 equals 55. So if you need to do some work on the side or on a scrap paper, like I said, that is also fantastic. All right, so let's practice one more. Let's see, this time, maybe we'll do a dime. And we'll get some more nickels in there again. Maybe we'll do 2 dimes actually, and a couple pennies. Okay, so this one, there's no quarters in there. This is actually just like adding 5s and 10s and 1s that we've been doing for a while. So I know that a dime is worth 10. I have to add another 10. I have to add a 5 for a nickel. I see another nickel worth 5. And then I see 3 pennies, just like that. So if we're starting by 10, ooh, we can actually do this in our heads. I don't think I need to put anything at the bottom, like a little addition sign, because I know that 10 plus 10 is 20. So we have 10, 20, plus another 5 is 25, 30, 31, 32, 33. So the smaller coins might be a little bit easier to count on by 10s and 5s. So underneath, I know that if I have 10 cents here. 10 cents plus 10 cents is 20 cents. 20 plus 5 is 25 cents. Plus another 25 plus 5 cents is 30 cents. And then 30 plus 1 is 31. 32. And 33 cents. So something you can also do, you can just look at your coins and just practice counting by them. So if you want, something you can do on the side is get a whole bunch of coins. Maybe if you want to practice just dimes, because counting by 10s we've known for so long, you can do that. You can count 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. If you want to practice counting by 5s, get those nickels out. Or look on your computer screen if you want to pull it up on the computer. Counting by nickels is the same as counting by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. If you want to combine 10s and 5s, you can use some dimes and some nickels. So I would count on 10, 20, 25, 30. And then the pennies are just like counting on by 1s. So before you start this, you might want to listen to some of the songs, use some of the coins. I happen to have these because one of my teacher friends had some in her house, and I am able to show you now. So thank you to Mrs. Cobain for helping me out so that I can show you guys lots of different things with the coins. Yeah, so you can, if you want to take a day to just practice the coins and their values, you can always, take an extra day to do that and send me the work the next day. So it depends on how comfortable you are with it. All right, have fun.